We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the NL West leading Arizona Diamondbacks and the Mets. Welcome into our coverage of Mets baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here, joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Fellas, these play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball two now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, David Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 balls and a strike now. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he pops it up. Escobar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the 2nd inning set to go. So coming to the plate, Cole Calhoun. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up now, Ildemaro Vargas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Too high, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Frozen on strike 3 for the Diamondbacks. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, two-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, Ketel Marte. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 5,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And that's too high, ball 2. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there, 3-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off. The next 3-2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. In there, a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 1. In now, Noah Syndergaard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on. And try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner. Toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 2 balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a soft liner to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The pitcher, number 40.
Ready now, Madison Bumgarner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano has it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Popped him up. Kelly has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Off balance throw. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box now, David Peralta, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. And it's quickly 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Stays alive, still 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes McNeil. He can't get to it. This one's down. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Now back.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Ahmed rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped high in the air. Ramos is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Ildemaro Vargas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3. And he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Rick Porcello is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
number 22, Rick Porcello.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Porcello has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings. And over the got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Rick Porcello. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Madison Bumgarner getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now the pitch.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-1. Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Marte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Now here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Mets 2.
Leading off for Arizona, the left fielder, David Peralta.
Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2. Gesellman primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So striding in. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. This is foul right side. Ready with the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in, Christian Walker. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario. His first home run of the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, third baseman.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat.
Davis.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Up next to the bat.
Into the box, Dominic Smith.
Dominic.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. The pitch away as he went around for strike two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman.
Stepping in, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Peralta. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Three homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top, 6-5. Jerry's Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing at a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. On the ground for Cano at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ildemaro Vargas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Starling Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fouled off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the payoff pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Brad Brock enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
So a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Calhoun is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Cano waits on the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. At the plate now, David Peralta. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to strike.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Jacob Rain is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 35, Jacob.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now the 0-1.
At the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Carson Kelly, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Rosario brings it in, and that's the second out.
Up next, the Diamondbacks, the right fielder,
Justin Wilson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
for the Mets, number 38, Justin.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well. But there's one away. Now batting, J.D. Davis. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Madison Bumgarner earns his first win of the season. Noah Syndergaard struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Andrew Chafin works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.